Well, my Suzanne would not be happy to hear what I'm about to say. I really hope we get a little snow. I think after spending almost 20 years in Steamboat, which she loved, and it's a great place to ski, especially if you've got children, and her husband is like a master ski teacher. He's amazing. He's been there a long time, and I've said this many times. Bill Stewart, and that's with a U-A-R-T. But you can't ever get in. I mean, you could always try, but Bill stays pretty booked up. So back to my point. Suzanne's not going to love hearing what I'm saying about wanting snow, but I hope we get a little something. A little something, something. You know? I mean, it just always puts me in a good mood. Y'all know I love colder weather. And I am sporting, hopefully, a hint to Mother Nature that I'd like to see some of this color on the ground between now and Friday. Okay? Nothing hazardous, just even if it's a dusting. Okay? And y'all know the school systems don't ever run, and I'm sure the kids are already probably ready for another break this week. I'm headed out for a real quick, I've got to go to the post office, and y'all also know that I'm sorry, I'm struggling. It's been a bit. I'm struggling with this, and I'm struggling with my time management, which is never great. But I've gotten a lot accomplished this morning. But I sold another pair of pants on Poshmark, new with tag. Some Antonio Milani's. They're really great looking, but they're a high waist, big hip. I don't know why I bought them. I ordered them because I have the cute jacket, which I have kept. But it's so cute. I think I wore it last year on a video, and everybody was like, oh my God, that jacket is so cute. So this is Splendid. And I love it. It's not super heavy. Now this is a medium, y'all, on me. Their tops, they're really unpredictable on their sizing with tops. Yes, I have rolled up the sleeves. I know that is not good fashion sense, but I can't stand to have my sleeves down here. Plus, I have this really pretty Collins Collections bracelet that Nancy made me a few years back with all my pearls on it. It's fabulous. It's a wrap bracelet. So I kind of want to wear that. Nothing here because of this. I did try something, and I was like, My mother said, if you're not satisfied, take one thing off. So I took one thing off because I had 3 pearl things hanging down here. Then I took a second one off, and I was like, I'm getting rid of all 3 of them. So, but this is Splendid. These are a size small pant, and they fit great. They fit here, which is, it's all about that. I have a cat scratch, and I put some of that liquid skin stuff on it. So that stuff is great. Jackson was wanting to play this morning, so at least I got a little action this morning. Oh my God, did I say that? So I sat up last night. Have y'all ever listened to Sherry Shepherd? I mean, I used to like her a lot, and she's so cute, and she looks great, but I was hypnotized. I was trying to finish some stuff, and I sat down for just a minute, and I hit a Sherry Shepherd recap of her. You know, she has a show. She's hilarious. And what I love about her is, even though she's probably 20 years younger than me at least, I can relate to her in many ways about being a midlife or later in life woman. I mean, it's like society treats us as has-beens. We're not. We're still moving and shaking, and we still possess all of the same desires we had when we were young. we're just maybe have a few wrinkles surrounding us. So, but she's just adorable. She's great. And she was so funny. She had Lenny Kravitz on there, and he was down on one knee next to her, and obviously they're very good friends. And she said, "You know how I feel about you." And then she had Vivica A. Fox on there. Vivica, I always thought she was beautiful. She's aging, of course. She still looks great. She's a little puffy, but sometimes that happens with women. Our faces get puffy. But apparently she had a relationship with 50 Cent, and there's been a 20-something year breakup. I don't even know. And then she started getting real personal about their sexual experiences. But it just highly entertained me until probably about 1:30 this morning. I finally got to bed. Vince is on his way home from the lake, so I never disturb him. He goes to bed early, and then I get in there when I get in there. Anyway, but you should do it on your Facebook. You'll see her, but just put Sherry Shepherd in. She's just hilarious. She's hilarious. And she really speaks. She just says what she feels. And she said she left The View because she didn't like all the political stuff on there. Nor do I. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. They're just a little too much. She said she was raised in a religion where she never voted. I'm not going to judge her on that. But you know what? She was just great. Okay, so let me get back to what I'm wearing. Splendid. This is kind of new. I went with these are called, I forgot the color, but these are softwaves, and they're suede on the top and patent around the outside. I was going to do some boots. I've got several pairs of boots, but here's the thing. These pants are long, and I needed a lift. So these have a lift on them. Who's on here? Oh boy, there's a lot of y'all on here this morning. Hilda, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hey, everybody. Okay, so let me get this done quickly. Now, this is what I think is so cute about Splendid. They've really amped up their game. So this is an adorable vest, and it's lined in a polar fleece. It's not reversible. The only thing I don't like about polar fleece, I should say dislike, it drags. Sometimes when you're putting it on, it drags when you put it on. But this is so cute. Let me put it, and I really don't think I'm funny about puffy vests because sometimes, they make you look puffy. But this one's great. Now, this is an extra large. It's a crapshoot with Splendid on size. I'm just going to tell you. If I can get this zipped up, we'll be in business. Okay. So, and it's plenty big. I probably could have worn a large in it, but I like it. I think it's cute. It's really cute. It has a little hood if you want to do the hood. I decided to do my favorite. Y'all know I love this white bucket hat in the leopard. It's getting colder outside, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna put a hat on instead of this hood. So, I could unzip it a little further. And then, love this handbag. This is becoming one of my new favorites. This Veronica Beard suede handbag is just great looking, and I love it with this. And you don't have to matchy your shoes. You really don't. So, I'm headed out. Got to mail those pants. And hopefully, I'm looking at the time. I think I have time to make it to the post office and back. I need to be back here about 2:45. So, stay warm. And tune in to Sherry Shepherd if you get a minute. She's adorable. And let me get close. Oh, jewelry. I told y'all about my bracelet. Hilda Murray. Hi. Okay, and I do have a little makeup on today. For those of y'all who tuned in yesterday evening when I was in Marshall's, I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to wear makeup every day. I just, you know, I don't know. And I should wear eyeliner every day because sometimes my eyes just kind of look lost. And when I put on eyeliner, they punch, you know. These are some earrings. I forgot where I found these, but I love the three different colors of pearls, and they look great with this bracelet. Just kind of minimalist with the earrings today. And, you know, like I said, the bracelet is just fabulous. Brown pearls, all different colors of pearls. And then you got this big boy hanging off here. Is there anything I'm missing today? My hair looks good, Jania. You know, it's all in how much time I spend on my hair sometimes. I mean, the cut's great, the color's great, but if I'm in a hurry, I sometimes just shake, rattle, and roll my hair. I just kind of, you know, do this and hope that it falls like I want it to fall and I don't have anything sticking up like this. I talked to my friend Lisa, and we were talking about hair, and she said, I have three cowlicks around my crown, and I'm thinking, oh, I'd die if I had to deal with that. It's enough just dealing with what I've got here. So, I don't know anything. I don't think there's any gossip. I did have to deal with Aetna, and on my prior authorization for my refill of my Manjaro, I missed my dose last Friday, and I was very anxious because they say if you miss 2 doses, you've got to start all over again. And I'm thinking, no, because I really am on the maintenance milligrams now. But I think we've gotten it worked out. If CVS will just get it in, hopefully it should be in either today, tomorrow, or Friday, so I can take my next dose and just move forward. But anyway, I'm gonna head out in my Splendid, and I will see y'all soon. Pink is coming up, and for the Mary Ellen Locher Memorial Hospital Foundation, and I'm very excited about what I've chosen to wear. I'm very excited. I had picked something out and I returned it because it was not flattering. I did an edit. Yep, did an edit. And I'll say again, you know, we have to edit ourselves sometimes in what we're wearing. And sometimes I'll look back on things and I'll go, no, no to that. But, and this is, I will tell y'all, because one of my, a friend, she was a relative. She was married to my cousin, Karen Rhodes Lingram. I think I pronounced that right, didn't I, Karen? Was asking me about my lip color. And there are 3 L'Oreal shades that I frequent. One is 760. This one's 810. And I think the other one's maybe 826. I'll have to look. But they're all in this kind of brownishy, taupey color, and I wear these with everything. I don't have lip liner on today, but I think it's either Revlon or L'Oreal makes a great lip liner. I wore Lancome for years, and until recently when they discontinued every one of the shades except one that I loved. And I thought, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. And I actually tried to find the shade that I wore all the time, which was Amande Sucre. And if Liz Brody watches this, Liz Brody Vandeventer watches this, she'll be like, oh yeah, that was my shade too. But I looked and I found a tube, $99. I don't think so. And who knows how old the darn tube is. I forgot where it was. But anyway, y'all take care. I've got my snowmen out because my son was born in 13 inches of snow. He turned 38 on Friday. And, you know, I was so thankful to get all my Christmas down and put a little snowman up. And I'm hoping that with this color will bring it home. So y'all take care. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to scoot. Bye.